damn, it's good to be back. It's good to be down in the South. Well, let me back up. I did live down here as a youth, but I was born in Germany, so I'm one of the good ones. Oh, you don't think that's funny? Oh, we have no sense of humor. You're so upset. No, it's not. Don't worry, I'm half Jewish. It's making me uncomfortable too. I was born in Germany, and then when I was 3, my parents moved us from Germany to southern Mississippi. Yeah, I think they were like, we don't mind racist neighbors. We just wish they had a friendlier accent, you know? It's a very smooth transition going from Germany to Mississippi. You go from hi-yo to hi y'all. Enjoy the magnolia flowers. They're white. I thought I was a minority. I didn't understand I was just a white person coming from Germany, so I was walking around like, I'm not like all of these white people. Well, I was like, I'm not like all of these white people. I'm better than them, which is a very German thing to think. And then I learned about the Holocaust, and I was like, I've been here the whole time. God bless honeysuckle and pecan pie, bald eagles. They teach you about the Holocaust real early when you grow up in the South, and that's because they don't want to talk about what they've done. So you get into kindergarten, and they're like, ABC, 1, 2, 3. You ain't gonna believe what the Germans did. It wasn't pretty. Wasn't pretty? This is a light way to describe the Holocaust. Not us good, wholesome Mississippians. We're good people. Dude, fuck that. Mississippi is so racist it has 2 SS's in it. Oh, good. You guys laughed. Whew. That's a test joke. It's a spelling and a history joke. It's okay if you didn't get it. They don't really get it in Mississippi either. Nah, there's a lot of great folks from Mississippi, but when you grow up somewhere like that, you're a little kid. You don't know. Every little kid is born with a sweetheart. We're not judging anybody. You know what? And then you see things around you. You have a moment where you go, oh, and you either go, well, I don't want to be like that, or you, I guess, become like that. Mine was in 4th grade. We did, I was a public school kid. Every year, each grade does a shitty musical production. You know what I mean? They're like, it's a 3rd grade Christmas. 3 kids go up at a time in a stupid costume. They sing their lines. All the parents are in the crowd just drunk on Bud Light, like, that's my baby! Or whatever. Or Miller Lite now, probably. But just fucking, Jesus Star! You know? And in 4th grade, we did a play called Mississippi My Home. Yeah, it was a Mississippi Pride musical. Not that kind of pride, obviously. No, not in Mississippi. Rednecks will shoot a rainbow out of the sky. They're so scary. Get off my property! You're like, sir, that's an optical illusion. It ain't from around here. But it was a musical production about the rich, luscious history of Mississippi. I was a gospel singer. Yeah, thank you. That's because it was 90s typecasting, and they needed 3 people for every part. And there were only 2 young black women in 4th grade, and they're like, well, who else? Give the German girl a tambourine, she'll figure it out, you know what I mean? Just, my God, it's an awesome God. That's the worst part I could have played. That's not who should be representing Delta Gospel. That's so offensive. They should have got a Southern Baptist in there. This is the South. We can talk about that. I see people laughing and then some people who are having trauma flashbacks. Like, no, I'll never go back. Nobody loves Jesus more than a Southern Baptist loves Jesus. I shouldn't know that, but as a kid, I did the Saturday night sleepover. You ever do that? Yeah. Oh. Yeah, you stay at your friend's house, just wake up in their religion. You're like, this is gonna be fun. We're gonna paint each other's nails. All of a sudden, Sunday morning comes around. My friend's mom, Miss Tammy, banging on the door, chugging vodka out of a coffee cup. It's 6 a.m., girls, get up. The Lord ain't gonna wait. Do your hair. Do my hair. He doesn't even have a shirt on. What are we doing? But you go in there, it's beautiful in a Southern Baptist church. There's a full band. People are crying, trying to touch God in the sky. They love him so much. Just singing in the aisles, right? Just, oh, happy day. It's beautiful. Have you guys seen somebody catch the Spirit? Oh, yeah, bitch, this is Louisiana. We are filled with the Spirit. That's crazy. That's like coming for God. I like to call it having a Lordgasm. Just, oh, he's in me! Ah! My mind was blown. I'd never seen anything like that. I grew up shitty Catholic, shitty alcoholic Catholic. And the shitty alcoholic Catholics know what I mean. It's Easter, Christmas, and then whenever my mom was in a manic episode. We gotta get there, kids. They're starting to notice. Dude, we didn't have that shit. Catholics, we suck. And I'm not even talking about the beliefs. I want to be clear, every joke I'm making, I do mushrooms and I lay in the desert now. And I go, we all come from stars. I'm not gonna make fun of what anybody else believes in. I am just talking about the service. It is so fucking boring. In a Catholic church, yeah. Woo, that's more excitement than there has ever been in the history of Catholicism, in that one woo. Just, it's like you walk into a Catholic church and everyone in there's like, here I am, Lord. How is everyone in this building the creepy guy in the corner? There's usually only one instrument in a Catholic church. It's an organ. Yeah, it was the organ. Right? That's a funeral piano. That is so fucking offensive to Jesus up there nailed on a cross. Like, I know I'm dead, but can we get a drum beat or a harmony or something? I'm dangling in a skirt up here. What's going on? I never understood the loincloth. I never understood, because I don't know. You hear the story of Jesus and him being put on the cross, and I heard it in CCD, which is Shitty Catholic Sunday School. Our teacher had us reenact Jesus carrying the cross up the hill. She's like, does anyone want to play Jesus? And I'm an idiot, so I was like, I'll do it. And then they made me carry this big not wooden, it was cardboard. It felt wooden. I carried watch me knock down this whole curtain, and then I meet Jesus. I carried a cardboard cross across the church gym, why does the church have a gym? What's going on there? The priests are just doing layups between services, and God. But I did that while my classmates spit at me, they threw trash at me, they were inventing slurs. They're like, it's what happened, you know? And you read about what happened, you're like, that is what happened, but he actually had the big wooden cross, and people were they hated him, you know what I mean? And then they nailed him to a cross. But then they were like, well, we don't want to embarrass him, let's cover up his wiener. I don't buy it. Jesus had a hog, that's what that is. They got him up there and they're like, oh God, we've made a huge mistake. My God, he is risen. And then they just started panicking. What are we gonna do? I don't know. Paint him white, build more of those statues with the teeny weenies. Don't tell our wives about this. But then in the Catholic Church, it's just one over-enthusiastic woman with big hair on the organ, just let us build a city of God. Shut the fuck up, Kathy. But they made me, I did my best to be a gospel singer. I went out there with my little tambourine, just, yes, Jesus loves me, you know. And then my part, as part of the musical, because we came out and interrupted some tree frogs. And then the next part of the musical, we were interrupted by this sound. This was part of the musical. This was pitched to a school board, and they're like, every school in the state should do this musical production. 3 little blonde white girls. They look a lot like me. That's not lost on me. In what would now be considered extremely racist Native American costumes. Just, you guys know. You probably still wear them down here. The feathers, the face paint. They cut up a dress, you know what I mean? They had the braids, the whole thing. Right? Pocahontas is right. That's the thing. They came out, and that's what I'm gonna tell you, is that here's the thing. I'm gonna tell you the real words they sang. And I shouldn't know these words. And I would love to tell you that it's only because they're burned in my brain. But the truth is, I wanted that fucking part. Yes, right? Because that was right when Pocahontas came out. They saw that part, and I was like, I want to paint with all the colors of the wind. I want to be one of them Pascagoula Indians, is what I said. Because I didn't know that would someday not be an okay thing to say. Anyone my age or older, you remember sitting like this in elementary school? I'm gonna do it on this stool. You guys might watch me just die. Yeah, what'd you call this? Indian style. I heard a youth in the back, a young man trying to go, Chris. Your young mouth. No, this was called Indian style. And if I'm being totally honest, I'm not even sure which kind of Indians they were trying to be racist towards. But not now. Yeah, of course. What's more politically correct nowadays, we say crisscross applesauce. Not in Mississippi. They make kids sit like this. They call it legs wide genocide. But it's progress, not perfection. That's the Mississippi motto. So this is what happened. These little girls come out. I go to the corner of the stage because that's what I was told to do with my friends Andrea and Keisha. These girls come out, and this is what they sang. Many moons ago we lived here. This land we called our own. The white man came and conquered. White men. These are white women. Not even a brunette in the bunch. Couldn't have been whiter. They took away our home. This woman knows this song. She's like, yeah, this is a bop. Are you guys teachers? You were a 5th grade Indian. This just becomes a survival meeting. Yes, hi, my name is Colleen. I was one of the Magnolias. I was wilting. I have never recovered. Well, then you know that that's not even the most horrifying part of the whole musical. The most horrifying part is what happened right after that, when 50 other little white kids in glittery top hats and vests came out from the opposite side of the stage. And they were like, Mississippi is the land that I love. We got a whole lot of living going on. We like to explore. We're always looking for more. Mississippi, we're singing your song. And all the parents are in the crowd throwing their beer around like, oh, my baby, that's why she's a star. And I'm over here with Andrea and Keisha, and they look at me, and I look at them, and I go, don't look at me, I'm from Germany. That was the moment I was like, uh-oh, I might be trash. Damn, why didn't anybody tell me? I should have known. I should have known when I was 8 and my dad abandoned me in a Waffle House. That should have been a pretty clear sign. I know, it is sad. I'm honestly more of a pancake person. What are you gonna do? And what can you do, you know? He was a meth head. They leave. I mean, I don't want to generalize. I'm sure that there are a variety of different types and personalities of meth heads. But if I had to guess, the one thing they probably all have in common, it's that they like to get up and go, you know? I didn't know he was on meth. Nobody knew because he was fat. And it's like, what the fuck? How are you fat and a meth head? Pick an addiction, you fuck. What are you, eating the meth? Just putting it on a cheeseburger, taking a bite and leaving your teeth in the bun. Just, woo! That's why they call it Crystal Burger. But you don't know. As a little kid, your dad starts doing meth because he wasn't always on meth. He was in the military. Then he retired, and I think he's like, damn, I ain't got shit to do. Guess I'll do meth. You're in the prime of your childhood. Your dad starts doing meth. You don't think, I think my father is developing a drug habit. You are in prime youth, and your dad starts taking the most potent upper there is. What you think is, my dad is the most fun dad in the whole town. He built a trampoline in the middle of the night last night. We got on it with pogo sticks and took him to the roof. Are you kidding me? He's the coolest. No, my dad can beat up your dad, trust me. He hasn't slept in a month. Yesterday, I saw him rip an oak tree out of the ground with his bare hands. My dad did shit I thought was regular dad shit. I got a little older and I was like, that's just fun redneck dad shit. And now I look back and I'm like, that was methed out redneck dad shit. Like we'd get snakes in the yard. You guys get snakes? Oh, yeah. What do you do when you see a snake? Run, kill it. How do you kill it? Shovel, right? This is so funny. I'll ask this sometimes in LA, that's where I live now, and I'll go, what do you do if you get a snake in the yard? Usually someone from the South, just goes, shovel. And then I have to explain to the sweet people of Los Angeles, California, that what that person means is not that you get a shovel and you scoop up the snake and you carry him over to his natural habitat and you free him to live many years. Nope. Every man in the South, especially every dad, has a 6-foot, rusty-ass shovel. Why does the shovel have tetanus? And by the way, that shovel has never dug even a piece of a hole. Unless he had a real mouthy wife, I guess, but... No, not in the South. It would be the wife killing the... Anyway. But that shovel exists for one reason and one reason only, so that when your little girl or your wife goes, there's a snake, you go, don't worry, honey. I'll get the shovel. Right? And then 90% of men take that shovel, go up to the snake, chop the snake's head off. No more snake. Dead snake, we're good. Well, my dad liked to do, take the shovel, go up to the snake, chop the snake in half and pick up both sides of the snake and go, now we got 2 snakes, kids. Did everybody do their homework? And then he just sort of rodeo clown them to the sides of the yard. Which, to be fair, is still kind of fun redneck dad behavior, right? What's not normal, fun redneck dad behavior is to wake up at 4 a.m. every morning, or as my dad liked to call it, oh dark 30. Because he had watched too many goddamn World War II documentaries and start patrolling the yard looking for snakes. They're out there. There's snakes in the bushes. No shit, you threw them there. We got snakes in the community. They're in the government. Bill Clinton's a lizard. He died. Not Bill Clinton, my dad. Bill Clinton, was he ever alive? He's a lizard. No, my dad died. You don't have to feel bad. It was 2020. Pretty good run for a fat meth head. Probably the only running he did. Except for from the law and his family. But I got a call. 1st of November, 2020. Early November, 2020. Your dad's dying. And I was like, oh, he's still alive. What a roller coaster I'm on. So I flew down to see him in Florida because, yeah, it was the height of 2020, but it was Florida. They're like, we don't give a fuck. Spit in each other's eyes. COVID's made up by the government. You guys are like, yeah, it was just Florida. This whole crowd's like, what's COVID? But I flew to Florida to see him. I walked in the hospital just carrying a plate of waffles. Well. The tables have turned. Now look, we're gonna get through this part. It's gonna be dark, but you can still laugh, and so don't fucking feel weird about it. But it's gonna get dicey. All right? So I'm gonna try to get through it as light as possible. He was on a ventilator. And I don't know if you guys have had loved ones on a ventilator, but when you're on a ventilator, they keep you sedated. Because apparently if you're fully awake, you got something jammed down your throat helping you breathe, and the instinct is get it the fuck out. Like, get it out of me. It's uncomfortable. And I gotta tell you, it is very strange walking in and seeing a man who is sedated because he's uncomfortable having things jammed down his throat, knowing that man is probably the reason you've been jamming things down your throat for the last 20 years. Just, is there love at the bottom of this ball sack? But I walk in with my older brother. He looks at our dying father, looks at the drugs he's attached to, and the first thing my older brother says is, "Dang, Dad, they got you on the good stuff." The man's dying and his nuts are out. Could you not be an addict for 5 minutes? My brother, also a drug addict. The addict doesn't fall far from the addict. It is sad. He almost died a couple years ago overdosing on heroin, which is terrible because now nobody's taking my food addiction seriously. What about me? I'm white knuckling around these cupcakes. Somebody buy me a car. That's the thing. I don't judge people for whatever their vice is. We've all got them. And if you've got one, you know, you don't get rid of having a vice. At best, you just shuffle to another vice. I remember my mom quit drinking. She started chugging coffee out of these 50-ounce trucker big gulp mugs. Just, gotta get a buzz somehow, kids! She'd be on the sidelines of high school football games screaming at the players. I wasn't in high school. I was 11. She just wanted more people to yell at. I got vices. Mine are food and sex. If you scroll my Instagram, you can actually see from year to year which one I'm on. You're just like, 2019, Dix. 2020, souffle, I think. She got really into sourdough that year. I actually realized recently what's going on with my addictions. I'm just shoving things into both holes, trying to keep the feelings tucked in, you know? Just, cupcakes, Dix, I'm not sad. Also Dix, sometimes cupcakes, fuck it. Gonna get a yeast infection anyway in this heat. Might as well get a sugar rush. This is the real Café du Monde. Okay. Yeah, don't ask about the powdered sugar. That's just baby powder for my thighs. Okay. I'll say this about my dad. You know, obviously he didn't make all the best moves, but he fucking stuck to his guns. He stuck to who he was. My dad, the last words my dad said before he was intubated, which ended up being the last words he said before he died, was, "Don't forget to pick up my lottery tickets." And then we were playing a Spotify list on shuffle of his favorite songs, and I swear to God, he took his last breath during the guitar solo of Freebird. Yeah. The second the news was like, it's official, Joe Biden is the new president. He's like, fuck it, I'm out. Probably took a speedboat straight to hell. That's where all the good meth is. Fuck it. But it's fine. It's fine. You know what I mean? This is a weird bit to segue out of because we just talked about my dad dying. And I know some of you are still stuck on him being not a great guy. He left me in a Waffle House, which is bad. But when you think about it, how fucked up was my mother that his logic was, well, I'm going to abandon the family. I should probably take my daughter somewhere where she'll be better taken care of. And then he left me at Waffle House. You've been to Waffle House, right? New Orleans? Yeah. 2 a.m. as an adult, blacked out? Absolutely. Fight a line cook. Live your truth. You know what I mean? Have a good time. High noon as an 8-year-old? Woo! Doo-loo! It's like a Wild West nightmare in that place during the daylight. You go in, there's just a trucker in a back booth pouring syrup on his balls. He thinks it's a redneck remedy for his STDs. He's like, all clear. And then a waitress with one tooth pops up and she's like, for an extra $5. And licks her tooth at you. I'll come lick that syrup right off your gonads. How do you want them? You want them smothered? You want them covered? By the way, this is who comforts you when you're left alone in a Waffle House as a child. This woman comes hobbling over. She doesn't have a limp. She's just got a leg that's a couple inches shorter than the other. She's decided not to address that, maybe with a special shoe or a small stack of waffles. So she just sidles on up, lights up her Marlboro Red, takes a drag, and does that trailer park nightmare laugh. You guys know what I'm talking about, Louisiana? I like to call it my mom's laugh. It's this sound. Don't worry, honey, you're gonna be fine. I didn't have a daddy, and look how I turned out. Just cough laughs for one tooth into the cup of coffee you're drinking as an 8-year-old, and you're like, it's all downhill from here, isn't it? But you don't know. You know what I mean? Like, you don't know your parents are fucked up as a kid, and this won't resonate with those of you who had loving, normal, healthy parents, which is maybe one of us. We're in New Orleans. What's happening? But you don't know. I'd fucking know. I thought everybody's mom was going into Heineken blackouts at 10 a.m. on Sunday mornings, just rocking back and forth to the Eagles so loud the neighbors had to call the police. Take it easy! No, you take it easy, bitch. If that cigarette falls off your face, this house will burn to the ground in seconds. My mom's a cigarette on the lip person, no hands. You guys know these people? Just fucking yapping at you. And another thing! Dude, how chapped are your crusty ass lips? A cigarette has fused itself to them. She'd just be screaming at us, shut the fuck up, kids! And then the cigarette would be like, yeah, shut the fuck up, kids! And I was like, that cigarette's my only friend. I'm not your friend anymore. I'm your daddy, bitch. Why don't you come over here and suck on Mr. Cigarette? And that's how the cycle of addiction continues. No, I know I mentioned politics. I don't want anyone to get tense. It's a tense time, and it always is. And I'm not political. I'm somewhere in the middle, and I don't trust anyone. So my conservative friends think I'm a gay pussy hippie libtard, and my liberal friends quit listening to this about 10 minutes in. Like, she said Indians, we have to blog about this. We've got to end her. Just 10 reasons why white women need to stop by Brittany McWhite, bitch. Anyway. We gotta do something, ladies. We gotta fucking get our shit together. We're fucking ourselves up, man. Ladies, we're fucking ourselves. Because listen, I'll say something that might be a bold statement. In Louisiana, I think most women want equality. I think for the most part, we want to be treated equally. We want to be paid the same amount of money for doing the same amount of work. And like, maybe just let me fucking handle my decisions about my body. You know what I mean? Yeah, thank you. Right? We're all tense. We're like, wait, well, can we clap? Is this where they catch us and they round us up? Like, the lights go up, get up! No, but right, you start talking to your girlfriend, some crazy piece of news, something gets overturned, some extreme thing just pops up in the news, whether it's real or it's a headline trying to get us all jacked up. You go, no, we can't let this happen. We gotta stick together. We're in this together. Girls, you start getting all your girls. It's fucking girl power. Some people go too far and they have like pussies on their head, and you're like, what are we doing? But you get all jacked up, right? You're like, we're in this together, all of us. And that's when you get like, we have to look out for each other. We have to support each other. Until what? Until you see a woman hotter than you and you're like, accept her, fuck her, she's a slut. I don't trust her. We're fucking ourselves. We gotta stop doing that. Ladies, we need them. Feminism needs the women who don't need feminism. The women who are like, why do I care what women get paid? I'll never work. That needs to be our leader, okay? That should be the leader of any social justice movement. You want to stop police brutality, you want to end wars in the Middle East, just get a front line of the hottest women you can find. 2, 4, 6, 8. No. Terrorists would just be like, do you want to suck on my gun? I'm sorry. It's fucking... That's never what we're doing. It's the woman who's always in charge of the movement. It's always the one woman who are like, well, she could wear the Handmaid's Tale hat and cover up that googly eye thing she has going on. You know? And I don't like that. I hate that. That's mean, what I just said. I would love to live in the world that Instagram tried to create for us for a while. Man, we had a good run. Just fucking, where everyone's beautiful. You're all sexy and beautiful and love your body, and you're so sexy, and you should love your body. And you are sexy to someone, probably. But we're not all sexy to a straight man with eyeballs, and that's who has the fucking money. What are we doing? Why are we bringing ballet shoes to a football game? I want to fucking win, all right? We don't need Helen and Carol with their crooked mom bobs going in and be like, we need more. We need Madisons and Ashleys. We need Ashley Madison. It's every negotiation. Just find the hottest woman you can find. You go in on behalf of the rest of us. We'll all wait behind the dumpster till you come out. Make sure you get paid time off. A lady with one tooth pops out. Don't forget to ask about dental. You're like, bitch, you don't work here. You work at Waffle House. And then you send that girl in to do all the deals, to all the negotiating for us. Because, dude, straight men will panic talking to a really hot woman. They're like, do you want some money or something? Do you need a handbag? I have jewels in a chest. Dude, it's fucking crazy. I watch men short circuit in real time. Watch it next time. I mean, there's beautiful women in here. I bet you guys have seen this, or you haven't, but only because you haven't been paying attention. Watch it next time you see a beautiful woman crossing the street and there's a man there watching. And I'm not talking about a 24-year-old dude who's like, titties, you know what I mean? I'm talking an older gentleman. He's in his 60s. Silver Fox. He's a CFO. You can watch them short circuit in real time. It happens all the time in Los Angeles. Because, I mean, the women out there, there's like Barbies that have come to real life. It's like a filter on a real person. And it's plastic surgery, which I think is disgusting because I can't afford it. But, like, yeah, great tits. How jiggly are your opinions, huh? That's what men really want. Lip injections? Well, where are you going to get personality injections, huh? I walk by and they're like, look at her big, thick point of view. But it's crazy. Just watch it. Just sit back and watch the next time it happens. Because that front civilized part of that man's brain, the reason he's running a company, he's known about the town, he's on boards of directors, that part of his brain is like, just say hello, be polite. But then he's got a caveman part at the back of his brain. We've all got it, but he's got caveman man brain. And that part of his brain's like, grab her. Put her in your basement. Make her bear your children. So he's like, good afternoon. That's why we send him in. You just send in to every CEO, every president, just the hottest woman that is in the entire city walks in and has to be like, oh my God. They just make a noise. You know how there's women who are so hot they can just make a noise? I mean, you know what I'm going for. I know I'm doing it. It kind of seems like I might shit my pants. But there are women who are so hot that they could shit their pants, and a lot of men would be like, well, let me give it a sniff. Just see what's going on in there. You know what I mean? You send in that woman, and she just has to play up being really dumb, and I'm not calling beautiful women dumb. That's not what I'm saying. What I am saying is the only thing that gets a man more excited than a really beautiful woman is a really beautiful woman he thinks is dumb. Because he's like, I could trick this one. This one might fall for my bullshit. So she walks in and she has to be like, your office is so big. Because if a hot woman says anything's big, the man listening goes, she means my penis. My penis, she wants to touch it and it's big. His dick could be this big, and she's like, my big penis. And then she just has to walk up and be like, do you like foreplay? Because I like 401ks. Yeah, nothing gets me going like a big, thick benefits package. Do you like my thigh gap? Because I'd like to talk to you about another gap. It's called the gender wage gap. And it's right here. Do you want to put some money in it? Do you want to put some hot, steamy money in my tight little gender wage gap? And that man's gonna be like, "What do you want, maternity leave? I'll get you pregnant right now." And that's when we take everything. A couple men whose faces are like, "Well, we had a good run. If they really do this, it's over for us." Wave the white flag, which is just a crusty cum towel, probably. I'm so sorry that I did that to you guys in the front row. That was wild. That was dangerous. I'm ovulating. Somebody could have got hurt. Could have lost an eye. It's out of control. I've been getting lady boners when I'm ovulating. Anyone else have this? Just very serious. Yes, and I don't love it. Zipped a lip last week. It's like my pussy's like, "Well, if you're not gonna get a dick, we'll go find one for you." You know what I mean? I can always tell when I'm ovulating. What's crazy is I have friends, and they're trying to get pregnant. They're actively trying to build a family. They're pissing on sticks. They've got apps and calendars and calculators, and I'm over here like, "You need all that to know when you're fertile? You don't just start heating up?" Checking out men's thighs in public for some reason. Like, "Oh yeah, those look strong." So licking your lips like a psychopath, they look like they could just thrust the cum right into the egg. I can always tell I'm ovulating and fertile because I'll be talking to men I have no interest in. These are my friends, my coworkers. I'm not attracted to them. And I'm making eye contact. But peripherally, I am trying to see their dick through their jeans. I'm like, "Hey, how are you? How's your wife? Is she dead? God, I hope she's dead. Because I'm not a homewrecker, but I will destroy an apartment. My God." But the lady boners, it's crazy. No one warned me about that. I don't know if everyone notices. I notice because I usually have an innie, if that makes sense. You know, there are the lips, how some women have innies, some women have outies. If you have a tight enough innie, someone will buy you an outie. I drive a Subaru, so. She's rugged. All right. It's genetics, by the way, men. This is a thing that needs to be said. That's all. It's whatever it looks like down there, genetics. That's all it is. Some people have dangly earlobes and some people have dangly lip lobes, and that's fine. And that needs to be said because, listen, as I do comedy and it's a pretty male-dominated industry, I hang out with a lot of guys and they have good hearts, but they're bros and they have dumb brains. And they think a woman's lippiness is somehow directly indicative of her sexual history. They'd be like, "Oh, she had beef curtain, she's a slut." They're not rings on a tree, you fucking idiots. If that was true, my pussy would be tucked into these boots right now. But it's not. It's high and tight, like the haircut of a young military man. Just thank you for your service. That's what I'm afraid of, is that like one day it's just gonna go rogue, turn into Scorpion from Mortal Kombat, rip through my pants, grab the closest stick, get over here, finish him. Because, dude, my body wants a baby, not my heart and my brain. But my ovaries, like, what am I, because this is what I do for a living, and I go on the road. I go on the road like 80% of the year. What am I gonna put a baby in the sidecar of a motorcycle? Just you and me against the world, little guy or girl or whatever, you'll figure it out, just ashing a cigarette on it. It's fucked up, because now I got this real messed up thing where I've been in the middle of sex, and I'm talking about the middle of sex. We got time. You know what I mean? We got time. He is not coming. He's seen me naked with the lights on. And I'm fucking him, you know? I'm fucking you. You ever get a little too drunk, too jacked up, ladies? You get on top, you're like, I'm fucking you. And then they stop moving, and you're like, no, I was inertia. I wasn't doing a thing up here. Oh. And then you try, like, no, I can do it. Oh, this is hard. I want to die. And also, I have rheumatoid arthritis now, so sometimes when I'm on top of a guy, my hips and my knees will just lock up. And I have to be like, oh, hit the button. And the man under me is always like, the button? You mean your clit? And I have to be like, no, my life alert. But now, in the middle of sex, I keep being like, come inside me. And I'll realize what I've said, and I go, I'm just kidding. Don't do that. That'd be so bad. Oh my God. That would be terrible. Maybe you could just like say you're coming. But then just don't come. Can you do that? Can you do the thing that I do? Where I never, ever come. I dreamed a dream in time gone by. Just start sobbing. Now, is anyone else going through active drug withdrawals right now? Or is it just me in all of New Orleans? That's good. It's love is the drug I'm currently withdrawing from. So I know. I went through a little breakup not too long ago. You don't have to feel bad. I'll be fine. And I know some of you are like, we don't feel bad. We just don't think love is a drug, you fucking loser. A lot of people don't think love is a drug, but it's the only thing I've sucked a dick for. So... I can't believe I went through a breakup when that's how I suck a dick. Where are you going? We're having fun. It's a blowjob. Oh God, we're losing him. No, don't you die on me, you son of a bitch. Why, God, no. Oh, he's back. There he is. We got him. You ever go for a finger in the butt? How much do you really love me? Yeah, it's just, it's a slippery slope. That's not a good word for that, but it's hard, because you do it once, and then they're gonna want you to do it every time. You can't try it once. If you're gonna see that person again, you can't fucking look them in the eye after that, because anytime you go down on them, they're gonna be like, They won't say it. Most men in America, at least, are so socialized to be terribly homophobic. They're like, if I even tell someone I have a butthole, they might think I'm gay. So I go, I don't even think there's nothing back there, you know? Then you go down on them and they go, huh? Sometimes they'll just sort of start lifting their butt up to you. Okay, you're like, what? And they're like, why don't you do the thing? The thing? What do you, what's the thing? I don't know what you're talking about. I can't put my finger on it. I'm dating a nice Jewish boy now. He's a Jewish man, I should clarify. I didn't go to a bar mitzvah like, who wants to have a my Nagila, kids? You know what I mean? And he's a big Jewish guy. He's like a bear Jew. It's fucking crazy. He's like 5'7". It's wild. He hates this joke. He's like, I'm 5'8 3/4. All right, you're 5'5", bud. Relax. And by the way, that's fine. Even if he was 5'5", I'm 4'11". That's still half a foot. I don't need much more than that. You know what I mean? I don't need to get greedy. I once dated a man who was 6'4". What a fucking nightmare. Hurt my neck to look at him. Also, anytime we were out in public, I was afraid for my life. Not because of him. He was very nice. But I thought a tall woman was gonna pop out from behind a tree or something and just start beating the shit out of me. Just give him back! He's one of ours! Tall lady in the front clapping. Just fucking take off your giant shoe and club me to death. You don't need this, you lawn gnome! You know, I get it. I get it, tall ladies. It's a numbers game. If you want a taller guy, so many of us do. We're socially conditioned to think, I need someone bigger than me. I want to feel safe, which is honestly stupid. What if they turn on you? Then you're fucked. You want to feel safe as a lady? Get a gun. Stay inside, lock the door, never leave. But I get it. I just need you to know, tall ladies, it's not all fun and games down here in the fart cloud I'm walking around in every day. All right? We also have our struggles. I feel like people think that cute little short girls are just down here being, life's so cute and everything's roses. No, fucking, we have to deal with a lot. Mostly that anytime we're out in public, if we accidentally make eye contact with a short man, he's like, oh, for sure she'll fuck me. No, I won't, you monster. Get away from me. What are we doing now? Neither of us can reach the top shelf? It's just, I got it, honey, you know? And look, if you're short, man, I don't want to make you feel small. It's not a big deal. Sorry. You know. It's fine. But, you know, how am I supposed to come if I don't think you can kill me? Listen, I don't want a man to want to kill me. I just want to know that when he finally snaps and decides to, because he cannot fucking stand me anymore, that it's gonna be quick. I don't want to struggle. Ugh. I don't want the police to come in and find a bloody handprint on the wall and be like, we're not even sure which one of their hands that is. Anatomically, it doesn't make sense to date somebody that much bigger than you. We'd hold hands. I was like, I love you. And one time, we tried to 69. Which, why? Why is anyone doing that? Is anyone doing that? Why are we, you want to put our noses in each other's assholes? That'll be fun, huh? Eating good in the neighborhood, you know? Also, what is best case scenario with that move? That he's doing such a good job, you bite his dick off? Like, what do we... It's a bad idea, but we tried. We're like, let's mix it up. We tried. And I just look like an underfed gerbil trying to drink out of the water bottle that's in their cage. Just, why isn't your dick bigger? You're 6'4". I'm not a size queen. I'm just fucking so horny all the time. When is the peak for women? I'm so scared. I had 2 vibrators die this week. Not the battery, by the way, the whole vibrator. One started smoking. It went up in flames. It's like, you're on your own, bitch. Get a hobby. Thank God I'm a squirter. We could have all died. But this is not a fun body to be a horny woman in. You know what I mean? Because I want to fuck a man. I'm fucking men. Big fucking... Yeah! I don't know what this is. Like, men will fuck me. Yeah, men will fuck a light socket if they can figure out how to get their dick in there. Like, I just gotta see if it works. You know what I mean? But I know when a guy, like, really wants to fuck me, like that look we talked about earlier with the really hot girls, every woman in here has been that woman for somebody, for some guy. Just fucking, you know, when they look at you, they kind of look like they want to eat you. I know when a guy looks at me like that, he would fuck a kid for sure. Yeah, if he thought he could get away with it, absolutely. Yeah, it's upsetting for me as well, just so you know. Thankfully, most men have enough of a moral compass that they're like, I'm not gonna fuck a kid. I'll just fuck that old kid. Who for some reason is also hanging out at this playground, even though it doesn't seem like she has any children either. Because I don't know what you're doing for your community, Louisiana, but I like to go to local parks and intercept the pedophiles to protect our youth. Yeah, you thought I was just being unnecessarily disgusting. I'm a fucking hero. I show up, overalls, pigtails, little heart-shaped glasses on a big wheel. What are you looking at, man, in the van? I hide out on the swing set. I wait for him to make a move, and then I dive off like I'm the Secret Service. Except instead of a bullet, I'll say the uncomfortable sentence. I'm taking a weird pedophile's dick, okay? Just, no! Run, kids! Why am I jerking off the made-up pedophile instead of calling the police? My God. Oh my God, no, there's too many of them! Save yourselves! Don't be a hero! Ah! Do they work in groups? What do you call a pack of pedophiles? A clergy? That was just for my Catholics. Okay. Dude, I was devastated. I was so devastated when I found out what was going on in the Catholic Church. Because fucking, as a kid, I had a bowl cut, not even a fucking wink in my direction from Father John. I was up there twerking to On Eagle's Wings every Sunday in the children's choir. No butt pinch or nothing, just, and he will raise you up. And they're like, tell that kid to put his nipple away. Dude, I was a slutty kid. Nobody went for it, but I tried. I'm in my front yard in a bikini trying to hit on the adult neighbor across the street. What's up, Mr. Johnson? Saw the wife's away, huh? And again, this was southern Mississippi. I had a bowl cut. Not the lying bowl cut that some women my age go, I had a bowl cut, and you see it. It's like, no, you had bangs with a stupid haircut. I had an alcoholic who wanted 2 sons, bowl on my head, bowl cut, just fucking, and I had Coke bottle thick glasses. So I look like that in a bikini going, what's up, Mr. Johnson? And they're like, get your weird queer kid inside. That thing is scaring my family. I don't know what it is, but it is not a human. That is a snake in a human suit. And I'm like, he wants it. Dude, I was born a slut. Literally, my mom gave birth to me, she pushed me out, and this is how I came out. They're like, how'd that baby get a red high heel on its fat little baby leg? I wasn't crying when I was born. Nothing was wrong. I just wanted to get spanked by a doctor. My umbilical cord was a feather boa. Uh-oh, is this gonna be a funny joke, or are we all gonna be a headline tomorrow? I just pull this and start coming immediately. Oh! Electrocute myself and come harder. Oh! Nah, I'm not into choking. I know people think I am. Honestly, I know people think I am, frankly, based on the alarming amount of men I've been with who seem to go for that right away for some reason with me. Just for sure this is what she wants. You know what it is? I talk so much. I think the men I fuck are like, will you just shut the fuck up? Please, just for 5 seconds, can I get some goddamn peace and quiet around here? I don't like choking, but I have a neck and I'm a people pleaser, so I'll try, you know? If a guy goes for it, I'm like, is this for you? That's good, just talking straight through it. Because I'm not really into it, but it's not my thing. It does seem like your dick's getting a lot harder and the room is turning black. My God, I hope you come soon. For me, getting choked during sex is sort of like a metaphor for every relationship I've ever been in, because it's like, oh, I hate this. But as long as you're happy, I guess I'll just let it kill me. Anyone else codependent as fuck? Or is it just, yeah, woo, good. I'm gonna have to find you after the show because I want to go to a Codependence Anonymous meeting, but I need someone to come with me. I'm into dirty talk, okay? I like slightly, yeah, okay. The codependent person. As long as you're still talking, you're not leaving. Call me whenever you want, just don't go, please. Oh, I feel you. I like slightly degrading dirty talk. Now, before I continue this bit, I need men in the audience to know, especially if you are here with a lady, me saying this is not a license for you to go home and call your girlfriend or wife a whore tonight. A lot of women don't like. I can watch women's face tense up when I start this bit because they're like, don't you even put that in his stupid fucking head. Because you're going to be like, a whore, and she's going to be like, get on the couch, Frank! The lady on stage said she liked it. That lady is a mentally ill idiot. But I like slut, whore, stuff like that. Now, I didn't know that about myself. I've always been sexually liberal, which is a PC way of saying I've been a slut for a long time. But I always thought if a man called me a slut or a whore in the bed, that'd be my big feminist moment, you know? I thought I'd stop everything and go, you don't get to call me that. It is 2018. It was March 3rd, 2018. Never forget. I was having sex with a man and he called me a dirty whore. Now listen, in my heart I wanted to go, how dare you, sir? But my ears sent a message to my vagina, which then shot another message right back up to my mouth. And all I could say was, I'm coming! Oh my God, I'm a whore. I'm such a dirty whore. Give me all your money. That's a weird one to be into, because even if a guy executes it properly at the end, you end up rolling over and going like, oh, that was so fun. You don't you don't actually think I'm a whore, do you? Because you haven't given me anything. That's what you gotta be specific with if you're into dirty talk, especially if you're getting it from men, all right? We love you guys, but you can't be like, now you're Dixon me, get creative, you know? You need to be very specific about dirty talk. Maybe keep it on give him a list. Put it on a whiteboard behind you even while you're doing it. Just slut, whore, stay in your lane, okay? Stay in your lane isn't one of my things. I don't have a misogynistic, like, and women shouldn't drive either. I'm not gonna be like, I don't even want to vote, you know? I think if you're into dirty talk, if you're into anything that's not just regular missionary, you should just say that up top. You're gonna hook up with this person more than once, you wanna date them, lay your cards on the table. Because you can't be 10 months into dating someone and go, you know, I was hoping you were gonna call me a slut at some point. Because he's gonna be like, why? Did you fuck one of my friends? What happened? And by the way, just as a side note, if all you're into is regular missionary, you're the creepiest person in here, okay? You just want to stare in my eyes while you waterboard me with your chest sweat? Just, yeah, okay. It's just fucking, and dirty talk you need to be extremely specific about because you just can't leave men to their own devices. You know what I mean? Look. I'm telling you this from experience, okay? One time, I hooked up with a man who had heard me make that first joke about liking dirty talk. I didn't know he saw that joke. I didn't know he'd seen any of my comedy. Would have been nice to know so I could go, well, what are we working with? Did I call my pussy a trash can? What's going on? You know, because I can't be like, treat me like a lady if 20 minutes before he saw me go, this thing's a landfill, you know? And it's not, that's just a weird rite of passage. For any female comedian who does dirty jokes as they're starting out, we all, at the beginning of our careers, write a joke about how gross our vagina is. Like, we're so edgy, like, yeah, it's gross. There's already so much wrong with me. Why am I even bringing my vagina into this? My vagina is fine. It's fine. If it was a car, it'd be a reliable sedan, you know? It's not a Tesla. You're not running out to all your friends and being like, you're never gonna believe what I got. It can dance. It does fart, though, sometimes. But you'll take it instead of the bus. I don't know what that means. Like, if my vagina had a Yelp page, it'd have 5 stars because it's reliable. You know what I mean? It's comfortable. We don't know if it's safe, but it'll be there when you need it. And I'm hooking up with this man, and in the back of his mind, he's trying to do the right thing. He heard what I said, and he's trying to he's like, dirty talk, I'm gonna bring that out. And honestly, if he had just been like, I listened, I probably would have come immediately. But we're doing our thing. This was a one-night stand. I was on top, because I'm a fucking hero, okay? I know I've made jokes about being on top, but fuck you, man, having us ever get up there, but especially during a one-night stand. We're vulnerable creatures. Now I'm trying to get, the lighting right so you don't know my tits are 2 different sizes. I'm like, no, I'm mysterious. And I'm trying to keep my stomach flat. It's not flat. It's never been flat. It will never be flat. And suddenly I'm like, this is fun for all of us. And I'm still doing that scoop shit, you know what I mean? That any other sluts in here, that underneath part of the tip of the dick when you go down on a guy and they're like, slow down. And you're like, no, hurry up and calm. I'm a busy woman, or whatever you say. I'm also a workaholic, and now that's on the butt side of your vagina. So you're like, and usually what I do in this scenario, if a man maneuvers me on top, you guys can, ladies, if you're out there having your one-night stands and having fun, you can take this if you want it. I like to play a game called Emotional Rodeo. And now, I feel like this is the South, so we're probably all familiar with the regular rodeo, where a grown man jumps on a wild animal, and if he stays on for 8 seconds, he gets some money in a belt buckle, and we're the top species somehow. I don't know. But it's fun. Emotional rodeo, ladies, what it is. You're having sex with a man, it's a one-night stand, he maneuvers you on top. You do that thing, if you're my age, older, you either read about in a Cosmopolitan magazine, or your girlfriends, you guys told it to each other, or you figured it out where you can clinch and make your pussy tighter. You know what I'm talking about? Every woman in here is doing it right now. They didn't move a muscle on their face. Yeah, this lady's like, yeah, the old nutcracker, I killed my ex-husband with that move. Cut off all the blood supply. You fucking, on top of this guy, you clench your pussy as tight as you can, look him in the eyes and go, I love you, and see how long you can stay on. We're gonna be together forever! I'll rip your dick off, I swear to God! But I didn't do that this time. I was behaving because I was a good person. Well, no, it's because it wasn't just regular on top. He was, for some reason, sitting up and looking in my eyes. Like, what the fuck are you doing? This is a one-night stand. Why are you playing intimacy chicken with me? But also, I'm a woman. You're not gonna out-vulnerable me, sir. I will come on your heart. I don't give a fuck. But this man is looking in my eyes, into my eyes, this close to my face. This man, while looking into my eyes, says to me, "Take that dick." You filthy pig. Filthy pig? Did you just call me a filthy pig? Not even piglet, like a cute pig? And then he doubled down, he went, "Yeah, you know." No, I don't know. Like, a pig for dicks. A pig for dicks? That is not a thing, sir. A pig for dicks, how dare you? And then he goes, "Oh, I'm sorry." "Yeah, you should be." And then he said, "I guess I ruined it." Yeah, you did ruin it. A little bit. For me. When you called me a pig for dicks, that did spoil the fun a tiny bit. And then he said, "I guess it's over." And then I said, "Oh, no. This is not over. All right, you look right here. And I'm gonna stay right here. Until you go soft inside of me. Because I think maybe you need to learn what shame feels like." And then he came. So who's the pig for dicks now? Listen, New Orleans, you guys have been great. I've been just